got away. Lucky for you. Better start running. Oh, you actually got away. Lucky for you. Better start running. Oh, you actually got away. Lucky for you.
Hello, 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 hello. What's up, Lolo?
Running.
How are you? I'm doing great.
Oh, you actually got away. Lucky for you. Better start
Give me
running.
a little moment while I send this to the Discord. My YouTube, or at least my laptop,
Oh,
internet
you
is
actually got away.
lagging a little bit.
Lucky for you.
Try to get that going fine. Let me close the chat and turn it back on. See what that does for me. Give me a second. Oh man, I almost put this in the wrong channel. I'm so stupid.
Better start running. Oh, you actually got away. Lucky for you.
Okay, that should be good. Alright, I think it should be good to go now. Okay, I'm good. So, welcome back to another stream. I know I've been really laid back on my streams lately, or at least doing streams lately.
You actually got away.
I think it's just a motivational thing.
Lucky for you.
Rather than, oh, I'm not interested at all to do it.
Make it quick.
Get lost.
Not the only reason I say this because for those of y'all who do know, or at least for those of y'all who don't know, I recently, was terminated from my last job. It's been about a week worth of time since I've been back to work. So I guess that's played a role in like my motivation to stream a little bit. Shoot, I would even argue play a little bit of a role in like me doing any reaction videos because I slept the entire day again. I handled my personal business related to like me getting another job. I handled that today and whatnot. But yeah, who knows? I think my body just want to lay back and chill. I feel like my body doesn't want to do anything right now, regardless if it's like stream or make videos. I just got done pumping out so many videos recently, over like the last week or two. Nothing but back-to-back content. And now I kind of like hit the brakes on it. Or at least my body told me to hit the brakes on it. By the way, I need to catch up on the story. And let's see how this Act 2 play out. I have high expectation for Act 2. Also, I'm thinking about making a video. Even though I think I said I was gonna do one a while ago, but I think I'm gonna make a video on Dinia as a character because some of y'all who were there to watch that stream, y'all know my issues with Dinia. Shoot, and I realized even more issues that I have with Dinia just by looking at her in her alternate form with her idle animations. Cause now it made me realize, man, they really didn't do a good job with Dinia as much as I want to give them that. How 3.5 so far? 3.5 so far was good. They had slow build up, but like it started cranking up once we got to the latter end of Act 1. So Act 2 forward, I know this part is gonna be like really long. Actually, let me search up on YouTube right quick, just so I can know how long it is exactly. Because for all I know, I may have the energy just to play through the entirety of Act 2 tonight.
Now, a volunteer from the audience. Want me to put you down? Wow.
Okay, this playthrough says
Since you
like
asked
2 hours.
nicely.
Okay, so this Act 2 is about 2 hours long. Okay, I'm down for that. Shoot, I can probably bang out the whole rest of the story in 2 hours, honestly. Alright, just double checking stuff. Okay, I'm good. Let's go ahead and start. Now, Act 2 left off on a cliffhanger. Oh, we're going inside her chamber?
I made it inside. And the place I'm supposed to meet her is... I'll need to look around. The reflections in the water don't line up. I should try aligning them. These don't seem to be just for decoration. That's it. That should be the meeting place.
Hey, yo, let me go inside her chamber too. Stop it.
This is inside a Sonoro. I should keep going.
You know, I take it back. You can be outlandish as much as you want to. Because I want to be
Right
inside her chamber
momentum.
too.
Yes.
But I'm going first, obviously. I don't know if I'm going to go get my ice cream or not. The second one felt most appropriate.
You have arrived at last, my ally.
This is her voice, really? Hold on, let me keep listening.
This isn't your true self, is it? Am I right, Sentinel of Mengzhou, Xin?
That's right. What remains here is merely a thread of my frequency. You have reached the agreed place. Good. That completes the first step of our pact.
Hold up. I need to say something real quick.
The second step is the pivot upon which everything turns. Listen carefully, my ally.
Do y'all remember that reaction I did to Nigeria Progressive video a while ago? And his take on the whole candy bug situation and some of the takes she gave, right? You remember how in that video he mentioned about how the only thing that he looks for when it comes to what you call it? When it comes down to like cultural representation in Genshin is the accents for characters, so it can be truly respectful to the culture, right? Conveniently, he doesn't keep that same standard when it comes down to Withering Waves. How many times have we come across a character who is either just Asian, and in this case, Jean, that we see in front of us right now, she does not have any type of accent on her that alludes to the idea of her being like the voice actor being Asian or anything like that, right? Conveniently, Nigerian Perspective has this standard when it comes down to Genshin Impact, but apparently he doesn't keep that same standard when it comes down to Withering Waves. Which, by the way, sorry to talk about race and whatnot, even though it's not my intention to. It's just something that just popped in my head, and I want to get this thought out. Oh damn, Remy O'Dan's fucking character demo just came out. I bet her teaser came out yesterday as well. I need to really get on that shit. But does anyone else notice or realize that when it comes down to Genshin Impact, right? We got a whole bunch of characters of melanated skin tone in it, right? We got a handful of them. When it comes down to Withering Waves doesn't have any of that going on right now. Who here remembers seeing any type of NPC or playable character with any type of melanated skin tone in this game? Despite the fact we see clearly that Withering Waves takes inspiration from real life culture as well. Just as much, right? All I'm saying is, it's clear as day that Genshin Impact at least is putting more effort into that department that not everyone cares about, but a handful of people care about in comparison to Withering Waves, who's supposed to be the better game. I'm just saying. Anyway, back to the game.
Hold on. Before we proceed, I have something to say.
Oh, I got another thing to add as well. Because I just found out about this today. This goes back to what I was just talking about earlier. So I saw DJ King made a video reacting to NP's take about the whole candy bug situation and some of her takes. I didn't even know this. He put an edit in his video that was clearly done after his reaction that apparently PGR has a character who is black in their game or of melanated skin, right? A character such as that exists in Kuro Games PGR. But here's the crazy thing that I only just found out about today, or technically I can count it as today. It's already 12 o'clock in the morning now, but like I don't care. But I found out that this character of melanated skin tone is not even put on the list of playable characters that exist in PGR. They literally do not have her on the list of playable characters. I was shocked. Actually, I'm not shocked in the sense of like, obviously it's a Chinese gacha game, right? But I'm shocked. No, actually, I am shocked in both ways, actually. I'm shocked that she's not on the list because she's a playable character of the fucking game. That's one. And two, I'm not shocked because, of course, it's a Chinese gacha game. But I can't use that logic or excuse because Genshin Impact has put every character that is of melanated skin tone on the list of characters that exist in the game. Do you see what I'm getting at here? So, I was blown away when I found that out today. I was like, no way. And yet, we got the audacity to say act like Genshin Impact be doing brown skin characters dirty and the culture that these characters come from dirty? What? Make it make sense, twin. Anyway.
Our agreement did not cover how our transaction would proceed in the event of a force majeure. And with the chaos sweeping through Xuanfeng, as its sentinel, do you not have a duty to act? Why the silence, Xin? As a sentinel, isn't protecting the people your foremost duty? This prism of fate, it's a piece of you, isn't it? You had me come to Xuanfeng to retrieve it and deliver it to the true you, the one hiding somewhere. Does that mean you cannot move freely now?
Oh, so is this implying that the Sentinel has been captured? Imprisoned? Okay, I'm getting down.
It seems I have fallen victim to my own cleverness. I should have chosen a less perceptive ally.
This prism of fate, can only you wield it? If I were to...
What's even crazier is that other gacha games that I've played, or not even I've played, but other gacha games I've seen, such as, case in point, the GOAT, Fate Grand Order. I fucking love Fate. But tell me why it is that Fate, a series that does just as much, or takes just as much inspiration from real life and put it into their fictional stories and whatnot, how is it that they can respect culture of different cultures and pick game characters in their game that are of melanated skin tone and list them on the characters that exist in their game? Because they got hundreds of characters at this point. How many characters does fucking Fate even have in Grand Order at this point? What, fucking 300 or something? I don't even know. But that game been going on for damn near a decade. Well, it's about to hit a decade soon. Like, but even they don't shy away from showing their characters of melanated skin tone. But PGR, one of WoW's oldest games, did. Like, huh? Shoot, I don't even have high expectation that Withering Waves is even going to make a brown skin character. I'll be shocked if they even do it.
Absolutely not. Do not mistake my impatience for permission. That particular desire has no claim here. You.
I'm so very sorry, but I prepared a backup key.
Miss Soy Soy, you are claiming you entered into a direct deal with Sentinel Sheen the Moon Fox?
The Moon Fox?
Yes. By chance, I once entered into a contract with that elusive Lady Sentinel. She requested I meet her at a certain place in Xuanfeng, To that end, she gave me an encrypted frequency. This was meant to be a private matter, but the situation has spiraled. I will not walk into Xuanfang Hold blind. Magistrate, may I ask if this frequency is the same as the one you gave to Rover?
Yes. The spectral pattern matches exactly.
Then, about the Sentinel of Mengzhou, do you have anything more to share?
I am afraid I have little to offer. In recent years, Jue has shared very few updates regarding Xin. And I can confirm that what I do know is even true. However, if she summoned you to the land of Xuanfang, then that soil must hold a deep significance for her. Jue once mentioned that Xin separated her tail to create multiple prisms of fate. Each one contains a fragment of the Sentinel's power. If one is hidden in the hold, it's no coincidence. Only, I cannot say why Xin's intentions are so veiled. I suspect you will only learn more once you are there. Miss Soy Soy, you're wondering if that prism of fate can be used to find Yan Yan, aren't you?
Is that not possible?
Naturally, a vessel for a Sentinel's power would be heavily restricted. Likely only Xin or her resonator could wield it. No.
Ooh, I just had a crazy idea.
There's one more exception.
I wonder if that redhead Lolly character that we saw that was drip marketed for the 3.5 story, or at least for the rest of the version 3 story, I wonder if she's the resonator for Xin.
Jue and the young girl it rescued.
Our prior agreement is forfeit. I did break faith first, but now, Sentinel Xin, I would propose a new contract. Will you hear it?
How sly. You sought out Jue and its resonator to cheat the terms. You wear the fox's skin better than I.
Forgive me. I am backed into a corner. But I truly believe this serves us both. If only you would...
No. Even if I cannot cast you out, do not think I will bend so easily. You do not know what weight of duty lies beneath your own words.
Looks like convincing her will take some effort.
Oh, she's jumping in there after her. Oh, I'm shocked. Personally, man, screw this Sentinel, nigga. These niggas are fraudulent gods anyway. They're no real god.
Why has the Sentinel not done anything about it?
Do you suppose she is angry with us?
How could she be?
What's going on here?
Well, today's a big day. The trade conclave hosted by the Sentinel herself. Didn't you hear? A thief actually stole her token. If the Sentinel decides to hold them accountable for this...
Trade conclave. I see. I suspect it is the same one I attended back in Mengzhou. That's when I signed the contract with Xin. Is she trying to remind me of that?
Did you see who stole the Sentinel's token?
No. I was a bit busy with my stuff.
No, what should I do? How could anyone commit such sacrilege?
Where was the Sentinel's token stolen from?
Right over there, on the platform. No one even saw it disappear. The hall went pitch black, and then...
Thank you. I will take a look. Perhaps the thief left a trail.
Where does that thief think he can run?
The Sentinel will never let him slip away.
This must be the spot. And this? Is it? A cheat sheet you left for me?
If you have no use for it, I can always take it back, you know.
What kind of answer are you expecting from me? Or is it simpler than that? Is this you wanting me to make the same choice you did?
A spoken lesson is soon forgotten. A lived lesson, never. Wouldn't you agree?
Well, that's some real ass words right there.
The thief seems to have fled to the left.
That was quick as shit. They just popped the glass and then dipped the fuck out. Bro, they had to have been bolting through this area. Like, because the moment they broke the glass, surely the lights had to have come back on at some
Recording
point.
ends here. Oh, there seems to be a clue by the flower bed.
Let me read. The Sentinel is giving Yamiko vibes. Here's just that stereotypical thing in like Japanese folklore of like the fox being sly and mysterious. It can be helpful or it can be the thing that ends your life type shit.
Did the thief go that way? They even disguised their footsteps. I almost fell for it. Which means the real way is the opposite, of course.
Wait. So they broke the vases, stepped in it, right? To try to convince people that they went this way. Okay, I'm going to assume that the dirt in these vases is not thick enough to stick to their shoes, which is why they just ran the other direction and people didn't notice any trails. You've been playing for 3 hours, take a break? I just had the game on for 3 hours before I decided to stream.
There's something behind this door.
Where's the peak of this quest? All are posting about it's so fucking peak. Are posting about it? It's so fucking long and boring. Personally, I haven't really found it boring. Maybe because I'm just like really like immersed.
This mask. It matches the one the thief was wearing. They finally slipped up. Did they escape through here? The hole in the wall. It connects back to the previous room. And this mask on the ground, it might come in handy.
I feel like the person who stole the token was just the Sentinel herself who did it. I feel like that's what it is. It's just she did it herself. The moment that person transformed into a fox, I clocked that shit immediately. Oh, hold up.
The right momentum.
My bandwidth was acting up.
Miss, please stop. This area is only open to those with an invitation.
By invitation, I assume you mean this mask?
My apologies. Please, go right in.
As I thought, that one is definitely hiding something.
It was awfully noisy earlier. What happened? No.
When I did this quest, I had the same feeling when the truth among the pages of Quran. Quest and Gibson, yeah. Personal take?
This game of cat and mouse
Personally,
is
I
almost
disagree with
over.
the take. That's just
No,
me.
cat and fox? Does that make me the cat? Either way, time to give chase. I can see every single move in the hall from up here. I've been watched this entire time, haven't I?
Ah, shit. Fucking internet lagging right now at the worst possible time.
Yes. Does that mean this isn't over yet?
Okay, that should handle that problem. Alright. Come on, go on the damn thing. A storm just recently passed through my area, so
What a terrible spectacle.
Shit.
Is this part of the test too?
Oh, these pop. Oh, I need to say this too. So I went looking for, like, I guess, reaction mashups for Withering Waves, because their reaction matchups don't really exist for Withering Waves, honestly. It's like this unique form of reaction matchup, but not really. So I went looking to see people's like reaction to like Act 1, and I knew, because for those who was here yesterday, or last night rather, or this morning, whatever the fuck you want to count it as, the section of the story where they showed that cutscene where Homeboy awakened his Tacit Mark and his Resonator, or his Forte ability or whatever, it showed the entire cutscene of like what he did after the fact, right? I found out that, oh, my shit was lagging, most definitely, because there was one scene that I did not see that led us back out of the like cutscene after it was finished. So I was like, oh man, I missed that, because my shit was lagging.
See. So these people, they were...
Stabbed that nigga in the back of his dome. Oh my god.
Have I returned to before any of this began? If so, how am I supposed to change the ending? That beacon over there. Maybe I can make use of it. That guard over there. Time for a little performance. If I just tell him plainly, he might not take it seriously.
Help! Please! Can you use that beacon to call for help?
Stay right there! Is there anything I can help you with? The beacon is damaged. Only technicians are allowed near it. Anyone else could get hurt.
No access, then.
Have you calmed down? You were shouting for help. Were you attacked by Tacit Discords?
No, a group of exiles. I think they were planning to raid the village.
What? All the senior guards are out on patrol. I have to warn them. You stay here. Lock the village gates and don't let anyone in until we get back.
A bit impetuous, that one. But that ought to be enough.
I mean, good thing Homeboy, hit the dash the moment he heard the news.
This is all working a little too smoothly. I should check on the villagers first.
The beacon is still down. What's happening beyond the walls right now?
Don't worry, it's just a few bandits. They're no match for our guards.
I hope so.
Again, you're telling me nobody here has any type of superpowers?
I could do a better job than those so-called gods.
Yeah, show 'em, boss.
Now is not the time to add to their worries.
Open the gates!
That voice.
Daddy!
The patrol has returned.
I bet this is not the patrol. Oh. Never mind, I'm wrong.
Are the children all in the shelter?
Yes.
Ah, you must be the one who warned him. Thanks to you both, we intercepted those exiles before they reached the gates.
He was supposed to find you. How did this happen?
He ran straight into those brigands. The sound of the struggle was what alerted us. If it wasn't for both of you, the situation could have been far worse.
No, it can't be. There has to be another way. One more time.
I bet it's going to give us outcomes that's just not going to be a good outcome. I can feel that.
Can't let that man risk his life this time.
I disagree. His whole job is being a guard. Like, risking his life comes with the territory.
Stop right there! Don't come any closer! The beacon is damaged. Only technicians are allowed near it. Anyone else could get hurt.
I can't tell him the truth. Are you the only guard on duty?
No. The seniors are out on patrol. I'm watching the village in their stead.
I see. In that case, could you let me out for a moment? A child in the village told me she lost her pet fox. I promised her I'd help her find it.
A fox? Children these days certainly have strange tastes in pets. But just you alone?
It's all right. I'm a resonator. I can look after myself. I'll only be searching the area nearby. It won't take long.
If you insist, just make sure to return before nightfall.
Phew. I think he bought it. The rest is up to me now.
I mean, it makes sense. You go do it yourself and
This
fold these
time,
niggas to the floor.
I should be able to keep everyone safe. World's warm breath in my sight.
There can be some ReZero type shit. It's this dude. It's these guys. I can't believe it. They got folded by these niggas.
Rippling splendor awakens. Come now. I could use another dancer.
I can't believe it.
Now you're worth a damn.
Stop!
The water meets the sky.
Stop!
Verdure clings. Clouds fade. Clarity remains. Washed in nature's palette.
Ooh, I was about to call her a fraud. Oh, shit. Hold up. I can't let her slide, actually. Give me a moment. I gotta wait.
Fatal malice. It strikes the moment when you are least on guard. When you cannot count the blades hidden in the dark, There is no single answer to this test. Someone must stand in this position, whether it's you or that soldier. Someone must be sacrificed. This prison of fate represents that burden.
Okay, so that's what the prison of fate represents. Nice. Okay, got it. Understood. Okay, I'm gonna say this. Sui, you're a fraud. I'm calling you a fraud right now. You're telling me with all this overpowered shit you were doing in your gameplay, you was about to get taken out by like some blade that was thrown at you, and two dudes who jumped off the cliff above you. All this whole water bubble shit, and you're telling me that was gonna take you out? Immaculate fraud.
With one life to settle this, I would not ask for two. Surely you understand.
No, I don't.
Child, are you feigning ignorance?
How can I possibly understand if you don't explain it to me from the beginning? Besides, I'm still here, alive and kicking.
Yeah, because Withering Waves doesn't kill off
If
characters.
I had not intervened just now, you would have already died.
She not lying. Sweet, you literally got put on fraud watch immaculately. We just saw that bullshit that you got yourself into, and the fact that you were going to get murked off and needed to be saved, it already tells how crazy it is. You're just proving her point, honestly. Prism of Fate. I wonder how this will play out in the story. Yeah, we already know where this is going. Because Wuwa doesn't kill off their characters at all. We know that. Also, I got this sneaking suspicion that Withering Waves was like, yo, we gotta copy what Star Rail did with Fantilia, right? Because Fantilia was this giant woman that was like, of course she had like Fox details and whatnot because she took possession of Ting Yun's body and whatnot, right? But like she was this massive woman in size and shit. So I feel like they wanted to play by that same thing again. Or at least they wanted to use that same aspect that Star Rail did for Fantilia.
Yes, I have you. I have you, therefore I can take the risk. I can try to overturn an outcome that's already been decided.
Reality is not like the questions I set. It has no gaps for you to slip through. What you're attempting is nothing more than a desperate gamble.
Drag slowly to left or right, showing the arrow. Okay, now this is some good storytelling. Hold up. I'm fucking with this one.
Yes. Unless, of course, we happen to have a trump card powerful enough to flip the table entirely.
I love interactive storytelling. It's just so good. The fact that they're already showing off Electro Rover is kind of crazy.
The magistrate of Jinzhou told me what happened on Mount Firmament. If it weren't for her, things would have ended exactly as you said.
Wait, are they implying that Rover had a hand in ensuring that Mount Firmament like was saved. I don't know about all that, twin. I feel like that's a bit of a stretch. The one who really put their backbone into that was fucking Jinshi. Like, is the story now actively lying about what happened to gas up the road right now? Why are we taking credit points from Jinshi and giving it to the rover? Like, what? Excuse you? Bro, if that doesn't prove Rover is a fraud, I don't know what else will.
You're right. I am greedy. Greedy enough to want to keep everyone safe. Greedy enough to dream of an ending where no one bleeds. And I believe that person can carry the weight of that greed. You should know that better than anyone, Sentinel Sheen.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. The story making the rover to be this thing or this entity that defies fate and whatnot, it's hard for me to sit here and believe it. Right? The reason I say this is because they gave us a whole segment of story that told us that the rover is like this tragic character, right? They failed so many times in trying to save Solaris that they have to keep wiping their memories clean. So how is it that this time around, oh, everything is just going their way? Right? Is that them defying fate, or is this just a writing decision just to make it seem like that's the case? You get what I'm putting down? And even more so, like this whole defying fate thing that in Withering Waves is even more hard to believe because they never really established like some fate system that's keeping them trapped like this. Like they never like established like, oh, it's the Lament. The Lament has constructed a fate system that just keeps people in forever doomed eternity of like, oh, dying all the time, always meeting tragedy, blah 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 blah, right? Now if they done some shit like that and then the rover was out here like changing shit because they were defying fate type shit, I would believe it more, but I can't. Especially when they brought up fate back in like, what was it? What version of it was that? 2.3? No. It was like 2.5 when Yuno came out. Who's that, by the way? Anyway, right? They even played up fate even in that section of the story, and it was so hard for me to even like attach myself to it because like it's not like Genshin's fate, obviously, which is, you know, constructed into the world structure to keep people shackled, right? And there's a whole bunch of lore tied to it and this, that, and the third. So breaking that fate makes sense to me. I can visualize it. But when it comes down to Withering Waves, I can't really visualize it.
I understand that perhaps under your current circumstances, you can't tell me the truth. But I want you to take a chance with me. One bet. A bet on a future you've never dared to imagine.
Honeyed words, sweet promises. How many souls have you sold such pretty illusions to?
Well, I admit I've never tried them on a sentinel before.
Silver-tongued little thing indeed. I find I do not entirely dislike it. I see. So the Arbiter has come here as well. But at this moment, the one standing before me to make this deal is not her. It is you.
Yeah, and also, they revealed to us that technically the rover is not even like some fate-defying entity. They are literally a soldier. Or at least that's why I framed the rover as a soldier. So it's like, even more of this whole labeling them as this fate-defying thing is kind of hard for me to believe. Like, it's not like the rover is like using their frequency to influence fate in some type of way, right? If there has been some lore that proves that one's fucking frequency can like influence and defy fate, then someone who's lore heavy on Wuwa can drop it in the chat right now, or better yet, drop that bitch in my Discord under like lore for Wuwa, and I'll read that shit right now.
If you wish to convince me, then let us place our bets. One round, winner takes all. So be it. A bet is a bet. I yield my ally. No. Soy. For now, I place my hope in your hands.
Oh, I know Romeo Dan's character demo came out. Yeah, I mentioned it earlier. Shit, I may just bang this whole story out in this one stream, actually. But I gotta keep pressing. Finon is more defies fate, or is more of a fate defier than Rover. I'd argue so.
That
Absolutely.
direction. Dumpling, it's your time to shine. I'll treat you to as many plates of dumplings as you wish. So, I'm counting on you.
They're going to hand it to the Rover. I can already foresee it. Alright, now it's time to go to the Rover section.
The frequency trace ends northwest of the Eastern Shuan Peaks. Either it's heading somewhere a Skywatch ring cannot monitor, or...
Wait, there's something on the back of this letter. These marks. Were they left by the streams? Sky Works.
Skyworks? Yang Yang actually mentioned that place? A factory in the Western Fong Peaks. It's where Xuanfang Hold produces its auto puppets and disposes of tacit discords. The Ministry of War just flagged it. They say the Skyworks has become a hive for rogue auto puppets. Even the Xuanfang wardens in the Ministry of Development can't get close anymore. You think Yang Yang went there?
She went out of her way to leave us this message. I can't ignore it. What about you? What's your move?
The hold is under siege from all sides. My commander's order was to reach Jinzhou through Shaft Post Yard's mountain gate, to call for reinforcements. But the gate is sealed. There's no other way out. If I do nothing, I'll just be waiting for death. I'm coming with you. If Yang Yang went to the Skyworks, she must have sent something important.
Or she came across a devious nigga.
Besides, I owe her a great debt.
For anybody watching the stream, hit that like button for your boy. Appreciate it, and thank
Den
you.
of horrors. 2 souls alone may not be enough.
We'll just have to find out.
Right.
You mentioned earlier that the Sentinel of Mengzhou is missing.
Well, she holds a residence in Xuanfang Hold, but the doors have not.
Okay, so she went here. Current afternoon. Hold up. Wait a minute. So she's here. We're right here. And we're on the move this way.
A long time. The Warden Commander tried to contact her many times, but received no response.
We're missing too many pieces of the puzzle at this point in time.
Agreed. Let's hope we find some clues at the Skyworks.
I just realized something. Wait a minute. I ain't gonna lie. If my girl Lupa was here, she would get this shit done immediately. There would be no talking. There would be no nothing. She'll just get right to the action, baby. Oh, I was supposed to keep walking on the dirt path. I didn't even know that. I'm gonna say this right now. When Yang Yang finally overclocks it, did she achieves her new form with all that wind blowing around?
Winds
she could be
of
like,
the wild.
she could be like, think about this, gonna be fucking hilarious for me. She was like, oh, I heard the whispers of the wind. The wind gonna be like, that shit wasn't me, gang.
I was wondering.
Oh damn, we on the road. Oh shit.
No.
They got highways.
I had a companion. We got separated before I ran into you.
Was it because of the disorienting fog? Aren't you worried about her?
I am. But we agreed we'd stick to our own goals unless things got really bad. She knows what she's doing. This fog won't stop her.
Is that so? Then we should pick up the pace too. These are... Someone fought an entire squad of auto puppets here.
The traces on the remains. It was Yang Yang.
Really? Then we should be able to track the frequency she left behind.
Hang on, Yang Yang. I'm almost there.
Okay, first and foremost, let me say this right now. Like I said in last night's stream, or the stream from yesterday morning, I hate the fact that the bike is back in the new area. And I hate the fact that they did such a lazy job to be like, oh, this is known as like the Cloud Rider or some bullshit. There's no real effort into like redesigning the bike to look different. It's literally the same fucking bike with a different color slapped on the fucking wheels. This one should still be alive.
These auto puppet kernels. Abby?
Yep, what's up? No, absolutely not. It looks nasty. Ugh. my stomach isn't a trash can. Fine. If you say so, I'll do it.
That nigga acting like it's gonna hurt his stomach. You might as well do it. You don't do shit for the plot most of the time anyway.
Okay? Even if I get a stomachache, I'll still do it.
Now, you should be eating shit on the daily more often.
That tasted awful.
What did you taste?
Well, I'm not sure how to put it. The frequency was messy, like a billion math formulas all tangled together. Looking at it makes my head hurt.
Of course, you're a dummy, that's why. Alright, let me read. For the bike, it could have just been a straight path. They knew people would be pissed if they replaced the bike, so they made something up. I do like that it looks more interesting and free, plus I think it's because it's still 3.X. Wait, Abby hides in Rover's wrist, or is it her bracelet? Either way, I didn't know that. So how often we see Abby now? At one point, okay, yeah, Abby goes inside the Tassin mark that's on Rover's wrist. That's one. Two, Abby disappeared at one point in the story, unannounced, by the way. The bastard just dipped out of nowhere. He just disappeared at one point, and I noticed that. I was like, where does fool go? So the Abby just disappears randomly, and only comes back whenever Rover calls them back to come out. Or they'll just pop up randomly whenever the story decides for them to. Again, hold up. Let me see.
On top of that string of numbers, there's a ton of emotions.
Let me say this as well. One thing I also hate that Withering Waves is still doing right now, even though they don't need to be doing this shit no more, they are still doing this thing where the main character flip-flops between speaking and not speaking. Even though they have the Rover be fully voiced, we've heard her voice, his and her voice, multiple times. There's no reason why we still doing this flip-floppy between clicking dialogue and them not talking. Like, give me the Zenless treatment, please. The Zenless characters speak regardless if we click their dialogue or not. Well, regardless if they have a dialogue box or not. We still can click it and they still will speak. My same criticism goes to both Genshin and, of course, Star Rail in this regard as well.
Rage, regret, disappointment.
A machine isn't supposed to have emotions. Could that be what's causing them to go rogue?
Too much bad juju. My stomach's feeling all kinds of wrong.
Another thing too that I just fucking remembered. I remember the video made by Shy Guy High not too long ago where he was comparing Anefa to that dude called Zhang Liao, right? With the whole mechanical arm thing, being like, Withering Waves has a character that has an in-detailed, view of his robotic arm and the lines and then this, that, and the third. Wow, Anefa is more ultra simplistic, therefore it's bad, right? And I'm looking at these automatons and I'm noticing there is not a lot of ultra detail in them. And what I mean by this is into the mechanical structure of how it looks. It's literally got a whole bunch of gaps in it. Two, you can tell how simplistic the design is when it's like, oh, you can see it connects to this circle right here that's supposed to be this joint for the arm. But it doesn't have any you don't see in-depth wires and shit connected to it. It's just like a whole bunch of mechanics floating in the air type shit. Which I don't hate it, by the way. I'm just pointing out something I'm just noticing.
I'm out. Gotta crash for a bit. Wake me if something goes down.
Were those emotions implanted? Or...
Sorry, but what was that thing back there?
You mean Abby? That's my echo. It has a big appetite.
I guess I better not pry.
And look how ultra simplistic the design is. At least for like the mechanical structure of it. What's crazy is I love designs like these. Where like the design is ultra simplistic for a robot or like an automaton thing. I love designs like this. Because it's like, it doesn't need to be ultra in detailed of like what wire is going where or this, that, and the third. Just keep it simple. Which is why I love it when I see it out of Genshin, Star Rail, and Zenless. And even more when I see it in like pieces of media that's not tied to any Hoyo game. Like the Transformers 1 movie. Like that shit does not have some ultra in detailed like shit of like wires and whatnot that connects one arm to the other arm. Or the arm to the body.
For an auto puppet kernel to possess emotions similar to those of people. I've never heard of such a thing. For the Ministry of Development, auto puppet technology and the hold itself both originated from the Sentinel's black box.
The black box?
The fighting stretched all the way here. Yang Yang. She did this alone.
Watch out! These things aren't dead yet.
Oh, that's right. Yang Yang went on a 3-man mission, and her 2-man got wiped the F out. I remember. That was last night. Or this morning? Yesterday morning. I don't know why I'm forced to use the rover. I want to use my team. I'll use my arrow erosion team. Or my fusion team especially. I gotta build an electric team though. Because I don't have one right now.
Are you alright?
I'm fine. Just been overusing my forte the last few days. I'm a little tired. You, on the other hand, you look like you've barely broken a sweat.
Let's just say I got plenty of practice against humanoid weapons back in the High Roy.
What?
Compared to everything else, fighting is the easy part.
Just what kind of life have you lived?
Yeah, this woman's gonna die. I already foresaw that shit in the last stream. Anyway, let me read. Technology development to modern day. Do they fix the part of what for Xbox? I heard that they had a rough patch. I don't know. I haven't kept up with it. Without optimization, their game will be long, or won't last long. Is probably what you meant to say. Excuse me, 1 second. Okay, I'm back. So what else I was gonna say? Oh, so apparently I recently found out, not too long ago, probably like a day or two ago, probably 3 days ago, I found out that Electro Rover is what, T4 on Pridewind? And I was like, because I went back to that Nigerian Perspective video that I watched where they were talking about like the protagonists, how they're depicted in these gacha games or whatnot, and how they became like either they stay meta relevant or they don't. and he was referring to the Traveler. And I'm just sitting here thinking to myself, man, you're saying this about the Traveler, knowing damn well Dendro and Pyro are without a shadow of a doubt, and it's going to be Cryo as well, the Traveler's best elements, blatantly, back to back. And it's like, Rover being T4 is crazy. That you sat here and made this video. No. Probably didn't even know, right? But at the same time, if he did know, knowing that Rover is tier 4 is crazy.
Hostile presence detected. Hostile presence detected.
None shall whisper. One with the sound. Someone treated their wounds here. It must be Yang Yang. She's injured.
It must not have been too serious. She doesn't appear to have stayed long. How many auto puppets did she fight? They do attack humans sometimes, but she doesn't seem like the type to provoke them.
She must have found something. Maybe the source of the auto puppet rebellion.
These treks. It's a cloud ride. She took one to the Skyworks.
Let's keep moving.
Maybe because she was chasing that fool down, and he kept putting the robots in front of her to stop her from following. I could have walked. I ain't the cop on this whip.
The wind. Yang Yang's doing it. She left it for us.
That's not. That shit wasn't her, gang. So, it's the wind. Yang Yang left it. No, it wasn't. She didn't leave that shit. Of course, I'm fucking lying blatantly because it's showing us right now. That shit wasn't her, gang. I didn't know Yang Yang was an ore farmer. You know what this shit reminded me of right now? And I just remember what these bikes reminded me of. Oh my god. Anybody here ever watch Hot Wheels Battle Force 5 as a child? If you're a 2002 child or anywhere around that range, you more than likely have seen this show.
Yang Yang's cloud ride. But where is she?
Or her hat.
This is Yang Yang's.
How unexpected. Uninvited guests at a time like this. Let me guess. It was that foolish girl's rafter kite that led you here.
Who are?
A watcher who slipped the net. It seems I miscalculated the Paragon's capabilities.
You.
Where's Yang Yang?
Yang Yang. So that is her name.
Answer me, twin. I won't ask twice.
A shame, really. She could have contributed to my grand experiment. Instead, she chose the path of self-destruction. Interesting. Black hair, golden eyes. You match the description given by the woman in red.
Frolova's bitch ass is here. Seriously.
Such a shame. You fancy yourself a hero, but you're too late. Far too late.
I'm gonna say this right now. Hold on.
The experiment is nearing its final stage. Soon, Zhuan
Oh my
Fang
God.
Hold, this little toy box at the center, will finally realize its true.
Did he make himself into an automaton? Also, I don't know why the fuck he got a mask on. For. It doesn't make no sense why he has a mask.
Come on. What else can we use?
Like, he brought this mask, but like, he's not even wearing his fucking mask that clearly he was going to use to conceal his identity. That's for one. Gonna lurk and work and do it again. No problem. The Tory wannabe. Like, I ain't gonna lie, this villain probably the only thing about one. Okay, it's one of the things about this quest that I fuck with.
That man, he's the mastermind behind the Auto Puppet Rebellion?
Hurry! We can't let him get away!
Just now, he spoke like he knew you. Have you met him before?
No, I don't think so. The woman in red. Did he mean a Fraxidus overseer?
Actually, I hope it's not for Lova. I hope it's a different member of the Fraxidus that's being mentioned. And yes, I know I could be using my bike right now, but instead I'm just running on foot. But I just find it more enjoyable to run on foot in moments like these.
Leave it to me.
It really feels that sense of urgency running on foot.
One is the sound. None shall whisper. Those people over there.
How dare they use censure cages on civilians?
We need to get them out.
Another thing too, I realized, right? That moment the Rovers swung their sword at the dude and he put a barrier up, they clearly was using their arrow power. And as we know, arrow power has the ability to split space and matter. Please explain to me why the fuck Rover did not use their ability to split matter to open that fucking shield up and ram their sword through that nigga chest. I'm just saying.
Oh, thank the heavens! Thank the heavens! I thought my time had come.
Are you Uncle Dong from Jinzhou?
You aren't you Rover? Oh, what a relief! Everyone, Rover has come to save us.
I can't tell if he has an Asian accent or if he's a nigga from Jersey or from New York. Damn it, you sound like you Italian. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Are you the ones Yang Yang was looking for?
Got that
The
Italian
missing
accent.
people from Jinzhou?
I'm walking here.
She's here too.
But I just need him to say it. Just, I'm walking here. I need him to say that shit.
Long story short, I was on my way to Mengzhou to visit family. When I passed through Shanfang, I ran into a group of masked brigands. And it wasn't just us. They seem to have seized folks from all over these lands.
Demons take him. What's that man plotting?
Oh, he was using them for his experiment with the fucking automatons by using human souls or frequencies to operate them or empower them to transcend humanity. I'm already predicting it now.
Oh, yes, you must hurry. They've been taking people deeper into the factory, and no one ever comes back.
We will do everything we can.
My bad, I'm reading in silence. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm going to assume he's using multiple people to use their frequencies or reverberations and stitching it into like what, math equations or programming into the automatons. I'm going to assume that. Oh my goodness. So, okay, I was right. But he was specifically targeting people who never experienced disaster or war at all, have been living cushy lives. He's using them in particular, not just anybody. He's using people as such as those in particular. Basically, niggas from the suburbs are being used for material for his experiments, for his with this automaton shit. Basically, he couldn't use niggas from the hood. Of course not. It wouldn't have worked.
So relentless. Do you truly believe your actions can change anything? That unfounded confidence is simply arrogance wearing a mask. If you posed even the smallest threat to my plan, would I have let you come this far?
He doing all this talking only to get his ass kicked. I'm sorry. All that yapping. Oh, he's dropping people. Oh, so now you want to use your spectral power? You fraud. You see that? This nigga can always use it to stop time. I called this shit from the jump. Oh, damn. Now, Yang Yang, she's not a fraud. She's doing some immaculate ore farming right now.
A ghost that will not rest. But even a variable like you still falls within my margins. You wish to charge at windmills? Very well. I will indulge you. Go on. Strike it. Break it. Tell yourself you are saving something. It will be your only triumph.
Yang Yang.
Okay, now I can talk. Alright. If y'all remember, when I made my Traveler Strength video about a couple months back, y'all remember how, or at least for those of y'all who watched it, a section of my video, I mentioned how the rover has powers that they don't use conveniently, just as much as when the Traveler doesn't use their powers conveniently, because the story doesn't want them to, right? And I told y'all how people let shit like that slide, right? I remember going into an argument, or at least a debate with someone in my comment section, in relation to the rover's powers and whatnot, about what their spectral power can do. I was told multiple times that the spectral power does not stop time, it just slows shit down, right? But this cutscene that I was just shown, or we were just shown, literally says otherwise. That means their spectral power can not only just slow shit down, it can also stop shit in their tracks. Meaning, we have so many instances in the story where the rover could have used both spectral and arrow to arrow. But every power that they have right now, they could have literally used it in tandem previously to look like some combo shit. I use spectral to trap you in place because now you can't move, and I'm gonna use this arrow to split you in half. Type shit. You feel me? Once you're out of range. Oh, I don't think they need to tell me that was going to disappear once I'm out of range. Maybe this time to drop the bike this time. It would have been cool if the bridge was breaking apart behind me. Yang was out here moving like a solo mission, man. I respect it. Honestly, I don't even want Rover here for this boss fight. I want some real shit.
Leave it to me. These attacks. Effect on it. Power separation is being rejected.
The power separation is being rejected. Oh my god. Oh yeah, we're getting cooked.
That's my sisters.
I still don't understand how Rover can fly with one wing. Oh shit.
This was never meant for you to wield. Thus, I ask you a vow. The moment you choose to defy the ordained course, you must be ready to bear the cost. Never, never, ever forsake this city.
I was gonna comment on the beat that was playing, but there's not really much beat to speak of. Hold on, let's read. Switching a new paragon will remain in the apex resonant state throughout this battle. Cast resonant skills will unleash the compound abilities of a spectral, havoc, and arrow. Muster every power obtained so far to strike down the enemy. Oh. Ah, shit.
No,
oh, wait a minute. Why am I not doing this? Hold up. I need to see something real quick.
Let me be there for everyone as we head toward our shared future.
Okay, so you're in a
behind.
Okay, so you're still in electro mode, but your weapon is still a sword. I thought they changed your weapon type. Am I tripping? Wait, so you're still using a sword?
Crushing shot. I sense your weakness.
Oh shit, it got me. I would say that this is a cinematic boss.
Strike from the shadows.
Wait, I think it's click the button. Hold on.
No hesitation.
Yeah, you're still wielding a sword?
One with the sound.
I thought she would wield a gauntlet. for this, especially with the weapon that's on her.
The wicked will face judgment. Celestial might, dispel all shadows. Ha! Keep it together. Ha! I sense your...
I hate when the stamina just dies and doesn't go back up. It's pissing me off.
Strike for one with the sound. Bad timing.
Damn it. Oh, nah. Are you cheating?
One more time.
Uh-oh. Hold up. Please, somebody got some back. Please. I can't dodge this. Oh, here we go. Surely I can use this. Okay, no, I can't use that. Oh, here we go. No. Can't use it in trial mode. Bullshit. Hold on, I gotta stop looking my camera back. Gotcha. Save myself. Oh my god.
Nowhere to hide. The wicked will face judgment. Ha!
Just spamming the triangle button. That shit almost reminds me of a ruin guard.
We defeated it. Rover.
Yang Yang. You're awake.
Genshin could never, in what regard?
You brought Rover here.
Having a cinematic boss fight? Or awakening a new element to use to fight?
This isn't a dream, is it? If it is, it's far too...
Hey, relax. Feel that? I'm right here.
Yes. You're just much earlier than I expected.
What's making me not really feel this moment right now is the fact that they're really acting like this relationship between Yang Yang and the Rover is like some ultra in-depth built chemistry ass relationship that's been happening for years, or at least 2 years worth of time before we came back to Hong Long to find out what was going on with Yang Yang and whatnot, when that is not the case. So I can't really immerse myself in this moment that they're having right now.
And yet, much later than I'd hoped.
I'm sorry. I couldn't stop him.
Also, I need to talk about how this element the Rover just obtained. It doesn't even feel like it matches phonetically.
No, we couldn't stop him.
Wait a minute, let me hit the brakes right now. So Genshin could never, when it comes down to lore, the story, and the depth in the cutscenes, you're smoking something crazy right now to even give that take.
Oh, did you see Chixia and Jinzhou? Is she okay? Those wounds she suffered from the Tacit Discords were...
I guess I'm supposed to pretend like Nod Cry didn't happen. Oh, bad.
Next time, don't throw yourself into danger like that.
I suppose it's a bad habit I picked up without realizing. After all, a certain role model of mine likes to rove the world and send back stories of her own reckless adventures. Breaking that habit now might be difficult. But you're right. I owe everyone an apology when we get back.
You really don't. You was out here doing your job.
I'm sorry for making you worry.
Why does shit feel so romantic coded? This shit doesn't feel like a friendship at all. It feels like this is romance.
Don't lose it again. Okay?
Man, it makes me wish that female Rover's base outfit was better. I'm not gonna lie. Her base outfit's starting to suck to me now.
You two...
Look. Like, even look how she responds to seeing this moment right here. She doesn't think this is even something friendly. She's like, oh, did I just walk on something intimate?
Yummy. You're here too.
I've been standing here for a while.
Even look at her reaction, bro.
Are you okay, Yang Yang?
I'm alright. Liang Yu, the civilians, did everyone make it back to the city?
They did, thanks to you.
Wait a minute, I just realized. Bro, this tells me that Yang Yang has been running around for at least 3 days worth of time. No sleep. All action.
I didn't see Yanma and Mingyu. I fear they have...
I'm sorry, Liang Yu. Couldn't...
Say no more, Yang Yang. Apologize to anyone you wish, but not to me. This burden is mine. This failure is mine. Let me bear it alone. The architect of the rebellion has fled. Now we must decide what comes next.
Rover, the bird that delivered the token just now. Could it be... my sister?
I see. It seems your other companion has made some progress elsewhere as well. Then that is where we go first. I need to report the situation at the Skyworks to the Warden Commander, and the rescued civilians need to be settled.
I agree. We should pool what we have learned.
Okay, so it seems I'm about almost halfway through Act 2. I'm like 1/3 through the story. I'm closing into like 2/3 of it. At least they respected my bike enough to keep the color red. See my whip? I don't even play Persona, by the way, just to let y'all know that. I have no type of or type of like time put into anything related to Persona. I just chose the color red because it just looked good. I mean, it looks good. Yang has been going no breaks, all gas. I'm quoting analytical vibes. Oh, we riding. Oh, look at this romantically couple ride.
Rover, weren't you in Lahai Roy? What brought you back so suddenly? I got your letter. Figured it was time to come back. I just didn't expect all of this to happen the moment I returned to Jinzhou.
So, I have dragged you into trouble again.
Nothing I'm not used to. Besides, seeing you safe is the most important thing.
Looks like we're almost at Shuanfeng Hold.
You're right. I wonder what the situation is like in there.
Rover.
I'm not gonna lie. This place is reminding me so much of Natland right now.
It's nothing. Just there was something I wanted to say back there. But the moment passed, and then it felt a little too late.
It's fine. Go ahead.
Long time no see, Rover.
Long time no see, Yang Yang.
I can't wait to play this. I cannot wait to play the Star Rail story.
Yang Yang, Rover. I need to report to the commander. Why don't you two find your companion first?
All right. We'll meet you later. My sister. I wonder if she made it here safely. Actually, Rover, when she gets here, there is something I need to discuss with her in private.
And there she go.
Would you mind?
I'll be late for that.
Yang Yang!
Sister?
No, I didn't get my screenshot.
Oh, my poor Yang Yang. You've gotten so thin. Is no one in Jinzhou looking after you? Do you not eat properly?
Oh my goodness. Bruh. This whole dynamic between Yang Yang and Rover is literally being framed in a romantic way. You have the Asian character literally be like, oh, you're so thin. Have you not been eating properly? As she grabs her waist. Look how thin this waist is, girl. Ain't enough meat on here. Don't you know men love meat on the bone? I mean, she ain't wrong, though.
This will not do at all. You need to eat more, darling. How else am I supposed to enjoy hugging you?
AKA, she loves her sister being thick.
Sister, please. I'm not a child anymore. And I've been eating perfectly fine.
Oh? Since when has my little Yang Yang been so shy?
Soy Soy.
All these years and you don't hang on to me anymore. I find that rather crushing.
That's not how it was. You were the one who dragged me everywhere. I missed so many of my vocal lessons.
I'm enjoying the scene that's in front of me. Just to let you know that. I'm enjoying the scene. But I can't help but think to my back of my mind how people will sit here and be like, oh, look at this amazing scene by Withering Waves. And then completely not mention or decide to not even bring up a scene that's equivalent to this with this funny ass gag shit going on. And they'll bring up something from what, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, that's not even as, you know, funny gag wise as it is currently now in Genshin. Right? Like most recently, Seat Lolly and her fucking crash outs of her biting her pillow like a fucking dog. Prime example.
Oh, really? Well, it all gets quite blurry, doesn't it? But I seem to recall a certain someone begging me to sneak her out to see the festival boats. Pestering for me to keep it from Mother.
Also, I'm loving this dynamic between these siblings right now. Also, let me read. Is HSR going to be your next stream after you finish Wuwa? Nah. It's going to be after I finish Art Nights. Because I haven't played Art Nights in a minute. I was supposed to honestly, I should have streamed Art Nights 2 story quests first, then played Withering Waves, and then played Art Nights again to finish his main story content, and then HSR. But like, I kind of went off the road with my plan. Let me read. If Candybug saw this, she'd be saying Sui Sui is being ancestral or disrespectful or disrespecting her sister's space. Yeah, no doubt.
That was... But you were always sneaking out at night to watch the opera.
Excuse me? I recall a certain little critter who stole my box of osmanthus cakes. Hint,
Osmanthus?
mice don't usually wipe their mouths with napkins after they eat.
Osmanthus wine. But where are those that I'm meant to like share and remember this drink by? Face ass. Zhongli insert. How did this turn into a roast session? Well, no wonder they're sisters.
Somehow, it feels like you're a completely different person now.
Well, things were urgent back then. Now that the weight on my mind has lifted, of course I'm more at ease. Though the little sister I went through so much to see seems to have forgotten how to be nice to her older sister.
Thank you for taking the time to come to see me. But let's focus on the issues at hand first.
Yeah, the issue at hand first is which one of y'all go out to kiss the rover first? That's what I need to know.
This thing you sent, what exactly is it?
Just as I thought, you are qualified to wield it. My efforts to persuade that stubborn fox weren't in vain after all.
Fox? Soy Soy? You don't mean...
My apologies, Rover, Yang Yang. There is something I've been keeping from you. Well, let me start from the moment Rover and I got separated.
But you can't be really keeping much from us. You only just came back. You didn't really keep anything from us. So I don't know why you framed it like that.
I had no idea. You and the Sentinel of Mengzhou shared such a complicated history.
I'm sorry, Rover, for keeping this from you. My deal with Xin was meant to stay between us. Until I stood before her, I wasn't sure if revealing the truth would help or just make things worse. Thank you for finding Yang Yang. In the end, I wasn't much help in that department.
These two don't even look related.
Don't
That's
say
the crazy
that,
part.
Soy Soy. It's over now.
Like they just got the whole.
Carried that burden alone for far too long.
The only thing that's like similar between these two sisters is that fucking tassel mark on their fucking forehead. Other than that, there's not really much about them that looks the same.
In any case, the Sentinel's token has passed into your hands. That means your fate is now woven with Xin the Moon Fox. When those threads will come undone, I cannot say. I can feel it, though. She's hiding something. A truth she cannot or will not speak. You will have to find that answer yourself.
Wait, is this basically confirming that the Fox Lady is going to be an Electro character? Because that's the only thing that makes sense to me. But her color pattern does not scream Electro at all. It screams fire or fusion. Also, I'm gonna say this right now. It is a shame. So many people thought that Rover was going to get fusion power first, since they were like, you know, with the whole thing with Amos and them theorizing the relationship between them two and whatnot. But only to find out that we were not getting fusion at all, but instead Electro. Ain't that kind of crazy?
Before that, we have to stop the Auto Puppet Rebellion. Sister, you mentioned Georgia and Atelier. Did you find something specific about them back in Mengzhou?
They are a unique organization renowned for their mastery of mechanist art. Their roots run deep in Mengzhou, and their expertise rivals that of Huaxu Academy. But they lack discipline and have no unified code of conduct. Their leader, the Grand Helm Flowervale puppet, is especially elusive, with questionable morals. You both know of the Seance Society, yes? Though it has since disbanded, their leader, the Dollmaker, was originally from Georgian Atelier.
Hey, let's read these. A criminal organization that was once active in Zhengzhou, it recruited a large number of members by promising the ability to reunite them with their deceased loved ones. With the image of you and Yinlin. Oh my freaking goodness. So now they're interwoven fucking character story quests into the plot for the shit. I have not played Yinlin's fucking story quest at all to even know this information. Okay. All this spoiling information. Goodness gracious. Who would have thought that what Yinlin's story quest would have came back into play? But simultaneously, Yinlin ain't present. If Yinlin does not appear in this story, I'm gonna have a problem.
That man, Muyu. He was a member of the Atelier 200 years ago. But it seems he's long since cut ties with them.
200 years ago. Even for a resonator, that is an exceptionally long life. Oh, he might have had multiple identities in that time. Tracing his origins will prove difficult.
There's something else. He knew me. The way he spoke. He knows my history. And he mentioned a woman in red.
Could it be the woman we encountered in Zhengzhou? Scar's companion?
No, I don't think it's her. It sounds like an overseer we haven't met yet. Someone still lurking in Huanglong.
Okay, so it's either going to be the Siren or it's going to be the Hydra. I'm going to place money bet that it's the Siren. Because the song of the Siren is causing disturbances all across this area or this region. Thematically speaking. Alright, let me read. The Lantern... Kyla, did you forget? The Lantern guy is like fusion. When has Coral given character element code patterns? True. Everything connecting, but nothing's connecting. Odd. The plot has so many plot holes. Well, I'm not noticing any plot holes right now. At least for me.
Georgian Atelier and the Fraxidus. If he has ties to both. With a forte we don't yet understand, infiltrating the auto puppet system and causing the chaos in Shuangfang would be well within his reach. But why? He kept mentioning his experiment. What could it mean?
Might be related to what he took from Skyworks, using reverberation for something.
At least now we know who we need to stop. Let's find Liang Yu and the Warden Commander. Maybe they can help us make sense of these leads.
I'm gonna say this right now. So, since I've already been streaming for about 2 hours,
By the way,
what I'm gonna do is...
Earlier, I asked Abby to analyze the abnormal auto puppet's kernel. It was packed with negative emotions. If those were somehow implanted from the outside.
That could be how Muyu is controlling them. But the source of those emotions... Could it be...
Oh, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna keep playing till about what, 2 o'clock, 2:10, and then I'm gonna end the stream. And then hopefully, if I got the energy, I'm going to get some reactions done. There's one video I'm going to react to. I want to do some fun reactions, obviously. One of them is going to be a video about Darth Vader and his immaculate aura. So that'll probably be the first video y'all see with these new sets of videos I'm going to do or react to. Because Darth Vader has supreme aura. My goodness gracious. What's another video? I know there's a Minecraft video that I should have been reacted to at this point that I never did. I promised I was going to react to it like a couple months ago. About 5 or 6 months ago. But I never got around to it. So I'm gonna do that as well. I gotta find out or remember which one it was that I want to react to. Who is this nigga?
Check the Ministry of War, the Ministry of Development, and Huashu Academy.
I know he not a playable character.
If there's any space left, get the elderly and children in first. When the last civilian is inside the hull, recall the remainder of our forces. Leave only a handful of scouts. The auto puppets within the city remain operational, but watch them closely. Do not let them fight. Not until we know why this is happening.
Understood. I will send someone at once. Oh, you're here.
You three must be the ones Liang Yu spoke of. In these desperate hours, your willingness to stand with us is a comfort beyond words. I, Cho Hong, owe you a debt.
Commander Cho Hong, there are things we need to discuss with you and Liang Yu.
I have just finished our next deployment schedule. We can talk at the Ministry of War.
Will you watch Minecraft ARG? What's that? Hold up. Hold up, give me a second. Let me search this up on my YouTube. Oh, wait. Oh, these are what this is what Minecraft ARGs are called? Oh, I didn't know that's what they were called. A lot of these horror storytelling Minecraft videos. I didn't know they were called ARGs. Yeah, one of them is an ARG. It belonged to the dude who made this video 8 months ago saying, searching for a world that doesn't exist. I know he made a part 2 to this video. I'm pretty sure he did. Which is destroying a world that doesn't exist. That is the video I want to react to. Damn, that shit 2 hours long, gang. I ain't gonna lie, this man had to be watching to parts. He may have to do a part 1 and a part 2. I didn't even know that shit was that long. Oh my god. That means that man put his foot in that.
Have all the recovered auto puppets.
These auto puppets. What in the heavens could have caused this? With our current skills, we can inspect their mechanical structures and make simple repairs. But we cannot begin to understand their control kernels. Hmm? You. Mu Yu. No one by that name works here. But the man you're describing, that sounds exactly like Master Xunyan. He came to us 20 years ago, one of our most senior artisans. He keeps to himself, but his skills are exceptional. We all trust him. A few days ago, he stopped showing up. We thought he had fallen victim to the rogue auto puppets. You think he's been plotting this for the past 20 years? No. That cannot be. He never said a word about George and Atelier. We used to discuss techniques together. I thought I knew him well. Why? Why would he do this?
You don't sound as upset as I thought you was gonna sound. Oh, what's this? Was this like just a training thing? Oh, it's crafting. Wait a minute, what? Craft weapons. Are the craftable weapons in Withering Ways even worth a damn? Someone can tell me now. Why is it locked? Oh, I need a recipe to craft it. Okay.
Saved you from a rogue autopilot.
So, this Mu Yu spent years disguised as a ministry artisan, all to lay hands on the Sentinel's technology. That was a grave oversight on our part. And since Georgian Atelier never discloses its members' identities, I fear tracing his origins will lead nowhere. However, if one digs deeper, the Atelier's connection to Xuanfang Hold runs deeper than most realize.
What do you mean?
I discovered a connection in a dossier collected by the commanders who came before me. Everyone knows when the Trinodians stirred at Norfolk Barrens and tacit discord swelled beyond control. Sentinel Sheen looked ahead. She chose to build this hold. But she did not build it alone. No. She needed hands and sought out a council of helpers. Back then, Georgian Atelier had already stood in Mengzhou for generations. Masters of the mechanist arts. Architects of Yuan Fortress. So when the call went out, they answered. They wished to take on the commission for Xuanfang. Yet, for some unknown reason, the Sentinel passed them over.
Who did Sheen choose to assist in the construction instead?
I remember Xiang Li Yao telling me that a group from the court of Savante once came to Mengzhou.
Exactly. They were the ones who helped build the hold, but no records of their whereabouts were found afterward.
Could it be that the Atelier has held a grudge against the Sentinel and Xuanfang Hold after being turned down?
To wait 200 years for revenge? That Mu Yu was certainly patient, if nothing else.
No. While I can't say for sure, I believe his motives run deeper than a simple grudge. Manipulating the auto puppets to cause chaos may only be one step in his plan. So far, only one place in Xuanfang remains untouched by rogue auto puppets and tacit discords.
The hold itself.
Given the sheer value this hold represents to this land, it's only natural that he would set his sights on it.
Regardless, we must stand ready to fight. Perhaps without hope of aid. A fight to the death against rogue auto puppets and tacit discords.
I'm gonna say something real quick, but first let me read. As far as I know, no. And most, out of the way, most players use the fire, y'all know. Instant weapons for advancements. The craftables are in. This guy might as well be a sage. Alright, this is what I wanted to say. Y'all remember a couple months ago, back in what version update was it? 6.2, 6.3 for Genshin Impact. How we had niggas on Twitter bitch about characters in one location, gathered together, formulating a plan, sharing information, this, that, and the third, right? Y'all remember that? Withering Waves is even doing it right now and has done it multiple times since then. And it's crazy, I don't hear no outrage about it. And the scene that's showing in front of us is by far the most static scene when it comes down to like these characters talking or them being like ultra, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Engaging, right?
Count me in the fight.
We stand together, no matter what.
Our people have guarded this hold for over 2 centuries. I hope that its history does not end with us.
Communication across Xuanfang has been severed by unknown interference. Fortunately, the Ministry of Development has just finished a batch of signal nodes. Once we place them around the hold, they will restore our internal comms and link directly to the defense systems.
This will aid our defense, but we are short on hands. Rover, would you help set up some of the nodes?
I'll go with you.
While you set up the nodes, how about I stay here at the hold to keep an eye on things? The people you rescued from the Skyworks were brought here as well, weren't they? I'll go check on their condition.
Let me check and see how much further I am into this story, or how much of it I have left to do. Okay, I have now successfully reached the halfway point of Act 2. So, because of that...
In my previous match, I slipped and left.
Now that I've done it, I am going to end the stream here. I'm going to get some reactions done and whatnot. Obviously. We'll pick this up again later. Hopefully this later is probably like 8 or 10 o'clock in the morning. If not, probably around the afternoon hour. Hopefully, if I don't oversleep. Anywho, yeah. Still, my thoughts on the 3.5 story, at least on the first half of Act 2, I'm messing with it. I'm down for it. Like, it hasn't really been that much of a word I'm looking for. It hasn't been really a bore to me. Honestly, the entire time of Mengzhou's stories hasn't, Mengzhou, however you're supposed to pronounce it. It hasn't really been that much of a bore to me. I've been really engaged with everything. Even though I stop and talk a lot, I'm still engaged with it. Like, objectively, this story is objectively better than what they did for version 1 story. Honestly. And knowing that character story quests are coming back to play a role in this story in some way, shape, or form, aka Yunlins, is also objectively, I would argue, a good thing, because that means at least they're keeping consistent with the lore of certain things that they mentioned back in version 1 and bringing it back into the fold for version 3.5 story. That's objectively a good thing. I'm not gonna beat them down for that. Shit, what else is there to add? I like the moment where the rover got the electro power. I did like that, even though I wish that they got a different weapon, because I thought they were going to get a different weapon, which is why they got that gauntlet thing on their wrist. But apparently it's not even treated as a different weapon. It's treated as just a sword, which sucks.
Ever armed, ever burning.
But yeah, that's about it. I don't think I got any more to add, for at least right now. Anyway, this is Kyle Yapper signing out. I'll see you on the next Yapping Topics, Yapping Reaction, and live stream here on YouTube, which will probably be later today. For our new people, make sure you like, sub, turn on that notification bell, join my YouTube community Discord, links on the channel, check out my Yapping Topics and Yapping Reaction playlist as well. I stream 5 gacha games, Wuwa being one of them, and I stream a handful of non-gacha games, those being Gravity Rush 2, Ninja Gaiden 4, Stellar Blade, Face Semi-Remnant, my bad, and Tales of Berseria. So if you don't see me play those games here on YouTube and YouTube only, subscribe to the channel. Cool. This guy Yapper signing out. Peace. See y'all later, or at least in the next couple hours. Deuces.
Huh.